Hello friends, I just wanted to talk to you today about some stretches you could do after you're done your hike. So you're all done your hike, you're in the parking lot. At this point, your body's probably feeling okay. Your muscles are warm, you're feeling all right, maybe a little tired. But what I want to tell you is, without some proper stretching, you may feel those muscles and be really sore, and it can lead to some injury. So I want to encourage you to stretch after every hike. I don't care if you've done 20 kilometers or 4 kilometers, it is really important that you remember to stretch. A few things about stretching. We may have covered what dynamic and static stretching is. So a dynamic stretch is where there's lots of movement, we keep things moving, really good for your warm-up. At this point, your muscles probably are warm, and you could do a static stretch. That's where you hold it. So you want to hold that stretch for 30 seconds or more. Totally possible to do that. I'm not going to do that just for the sake of making this video today, but it's really good to kind of hold it there. So you get back from your hike, you take off that backpack, you probably run to the bathroom, and then you're in the parking lot, and that's when I want you to do that stretching. Sometimes I drive a little ways to wherever the gas station or my next stop, and then do the stretching there, and that's okay too, as long as it's within a short time those muscles are still warm. So the first one I have is taking off that pack. You may feel tight in your shoulders and your upper body. Sometimes we kind of carry our tension there, especially if you've had 3-4 liters of water in your backpack all day. So make sure we're stretching some of that upper body. This isn't an exhaustive list. I'm just going to show you some of the ones that I really like. And to do what you will with it. There's all sorts of more extra stretching that you could do. These are just a few of my favorites. So here's one I really love and it feels amazing is you're going to pull your hands forward, drop your neck down. Now I like to add a little bit of movement and go side to side, and sometimes you'll find like a little crunchy bit or a tight bit. Hold it there even longer. So pulling forward, head down is beautiful. Also, what you can do is take that up, stretch up, and side to side. That's going to get into your side body, which you've probably been stabilizing all day. And like I said, you're going to want to hold these longer. Good. And then I do this one, pulling those shoulders back and shoulder blades back and pull down. Love this one. They all feel so nice. Stretching is amazing. So good for you. So pulling it down. So those are a few of the upper body ones I like to do. By far my favorite one that I usually do after every hike is this one. You're going to lift that ankle up above your knee. I don't want it on that joint. And then you're going to sit down. I'll show you from the side. My butt's pushing back and I'm sitting down into it. This is really going to feel good on that hip that might have some tightness in there. And the other side, you can lean on something. You'll probably be leaning on your car or against your back bumper. Perfectly a-okay. I like this one. It's really good. Okay, I gotta check my notes. Yes, lunge. So we can do this in the parking lot as well. You can hold on to something for balance. You're gonna do a bit of a lunge. You're going to tilt pelvis under and gently push forward. It's gonna get into the front of this leg. If you want to, you can do this with your knee down. May not be very conducive if you're in a parking lot, but whatever. Tilting pelvis under and pushing gently forward. Magic happens in the front here. On the other side, like I said, you could do it balancing up or setting that knee all the way down and pushing gently forward. Gonna be a really good one. Bending forward. So we reached up, we're gonna reach down. So I like to kind of get all the way forward as you can till you feel a good stretch. Reaching forward, reaching back, side to side. Same thing here, holding for 30 seconds or more, and you can kind of go towards one foot for 30 seconds and the other foot even in between for 30 seconds is a really good one. Yes, I'm gonna see if I can use my treadmill here. Here, you can still see me. Leaning on something always helps, and pushing back into those heels and flattening them on the ground. So you may need to be at a slighter angle, or you can do 1 foot at a time. And that's going to stretch in through those calf muscles, which you probably used if you were hiking. So one at a time or both, or switch it up, giving a good stretch. Those calf muscles probably did some work today. Oh, another one I like. So my hips always get tight from hiking, and I do this right after hiking as well as I do some right before bed. And this one's always included, where we lift the knee up, go across the body, depending on how your balance is, and giving a gentle pull. Getting into the glute you probably used today. I like to reach back for a little bit of extra stretching through the upper body. And the other way. This one, woo, gonna hold on to something. This one can also be done, I like to do it before bed, reaching across, giving that good stretch. That's what I have for a few stretches you can do in the parking lot after your hike.